Hey everyone, welcome back to my gaming channel. We are here in a abandoned embassy of some sort that has been overgrown by plant life, which we may have an inkling of what's happening if we can believe a guy with a tree. So in the previous episode I tried to explain the thing about the tree. I might have not explained it properly, but we'll continue that mission on game. I'm not going to do any missions off game, especially things that like this. It might actually excuse me, join up with the main story of Terramorphs. My own personal guess it has something to do with plant life on the alien planets, and that's why once a colony has been settled for a few years, or 70 to 100 years, that's when Terramorph starts appearing, and I think it's the trees not finding its mates, and then it starts morphing into terrors. Anyway, so we are here in this embassy that has been run down, and it looks like Ambassador Balmore has been trapped here for the past, don't know how long, for a few years if we can go by our superior's words that she said 2 or 3 episodes back. But yeah, so we have to talk to him. We cleared out, we activated all the power and stuff in this embassy, and this is house for Valrunes or something. We still need their keys as well, so let's talk to Ambassador and see if he will be willing to give us his key.
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack. Then the embassy was struck with a power surge, and then silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly?
The spaceport is in rough shape, but not much else was damaged. Everywhere in the city is better shape than this dump. So that happened here, a power surge. Did you say that the thing pouring out clouds upstairs is called a venom tree? Is it poisonous?
Harmless spores, you have my word, but hard to navigate. Hence why I was guiding you through the intercoms to restore the environmental controls. And release me. It is the sap of the tree that gives it its... well, perhaps not a topic for this exact moment. But I must know of the rest of the city. Does it still stand?
The spaceport.
Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door, hmm? And the broadcast spoke of terrormorphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code. So the UC requires information then. On terrormorphs, presumably.
Hey, this guy isn't as
Do I
dumb
see
as he
this so
looks.
clearly?
Quite smart chap this. We're going to use the data in archives to better understand and stop these attacks. We're going to ensure something like this never happens again, and we need your code to do it. Bingo, hand over your code so I can get out of this place.
Yeah, the preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement.
Of course you do.
For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy. With little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Oh, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
I will try my best. You don't need my assurance, and independent observers will verify its use responsibly. So I don't know how exactly this will all play out. You're just an old man in a basement. You don't get to tell me what to do best. Oh well.
Well, then I shall not fear. Please, follow me.
Okay, that was easier than the other one. Safe. Master.
Let's hope it still works. And there. Let it be used for good.
Yes, thank you, please. Okay, cool. Cheers. Enjoy. Enjoy your plant life. Okay, can't go in there. Maybe later. Okay, let's hope we can exit easier than we entered. How do we get out? I think we came from here. Yeah, that's not scary at all. Ooh, this thing's laced up. Ah, nope. Exit! Woohoo! Oh, finally out of that. Don't know what that is, but yeah.
Captain, I just received a couple messages from an operative in the embassy office. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe and Balmore. Was he alive? Did they both actually agree?
Indeed. Code pieces from ours were collected and ready to be deployed. Balmore alive thanks to yours truly, and yes, I got his code. It was harder than expected, but yes, all
You saved him. You Vanguard really do take that above and beyond thing seriously, don't you? Fine work. And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter.
Your code, please.
Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
I will try, ma'am. Okay, let's go.
Hey. Pardon.
It's on your face. Not the first person I see that with that on their face. Anyway, so we need to go down. Oh, and by the way, we have a skill point. What are we gonna do? We have ballistics. But it's useless. How many more? 3. Ugh. Social. We did commerce, persuasion. Maybe we should do persuasion. It's not the first time we tried to persuade somebody. Let me quickly look through 1 second. Okay, I saw it, what I want to do. Okay, weapon engineering. We can mod weapons, which we want. So for this, we need 4 skill points here. So I'm thinking medicine is a good point to go into. We'll check later what that is. Because we need to be able to heal better. So I think that's a good point. So what is the use healing items 20 times while wounded? Okay, cool. Not impossible. We can already do that. Just need a bit of food. There's usually food everywhere. Oh, that's stealing. Oh no. Okay. We'll do that later. Okay, let's go to the lobby.
Keeping the skies safe out there?
Yep. No, apparently not skies, embassies. Can you believe? Well, I can't.
In the Armistice archives.
Unless that archive's full of ordnance, it's not enough.
I see. Well, thank you for taking the time.
Hey, publish what I said, alright? Something needs to be done.
Oh, I'm as concerned as...
Well, I don't think he has all the information, but oh well. Media will be media, right?
And after the UC Navy's defeat at the Battle of Cheyenne
Howdy.
by the Freestar
Howdy.
Collective's ragtag
Howdy,
fleet,
partner.
both sides decided...
Safeguard the past, secure a future. Which way? I believe they both go to the same spot.
Captain,
Yep.
we've been expecting you. Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules.
Why are you hiding behind a glass? Give me food. It's just a cup. Pencil. I want food. I need to heal up.
Welcome, Captain, to the archive. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
Couldn't I just talk to her and then do it here? Ugh.
Verified. Unlocked. You may proceed, Captain.
No hidden loot. Ah, they suck. So there's really no other place I can access. Huh. Return the data. Okay, cool. Nothing else to be done here. That sucks. Cheers. Cheers, guys. So what now? Running back all the way.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
There you are.
Captain. Surprised to find out we're having visitors as we work.
Major Sinan and I were just discussing the merits of your planned interfactional cooperation. I think it's a great idea. Get them invested in the solution. Make it clear we've got nothing to hide.
I'm sure they'll be lovely house guests.
Now, Captain, if you wouldn't mind transferring the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing next steps.
So
Time for
I'm
us to
left
start
out.
getting some real answers. And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready.
Major, you may take possession of a thermorph data. You're glad to be rid of this. I made someone a promise. Hadrian, can you assure me this data will be used for good? Stopping more attacks really in here. Actually, let me take care of... Yeah.
Yes. It will be. Percival and I have done our damage. This is us starting to put some things right.
Plus, you don't need her word. We'll be setting up oversight alongside the collective.
Acknowledged and accepted, Captain. So, with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Should even be able to house its own cadre of independent observers. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Yay!
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
Don't tell me I'll have to answer a ton of questions.
Hello.
Hello. Who's this? Mars functionary. Okay. Succulent. Coffee beans. I can do with a coffee right about now. In real life, that is. Gee whiz, these guys walk slow. I can switch to walking speed, right? Look at the walking speed. They walk faster than me at my walking speed.
Sorry, just...
And my running is faster than them. It's always like this. It's escort missions. Walking is slower and running is faster than their normal speed. It sucks. The worst escort mission I've done. Assassin's Creed. What was it? Black Flag, I believe. Gee whiz, you have to walk for miles and miles and miles behind the guy. Ooh. I can probably fall down here.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies?
Do I need to do a leap of faith? Anybody played Assassin's Creed would get that one. Reminding me why I want to be... yeah, let's just do it.
Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen?
Sir, yes, sir.
Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property.
5,000.
The other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms?
I'm gonna share it to the world.
Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
7,800? Wow. Ooh, almost another skill point. Oh, bummer. Subsection 7. Oh, that sounds dodgy as heck. Wow, a lot of things is happening in this episode. And I mean a lot. What am I supposed to see? I don't see anything. Why is their power off? Nah, I'm not going there. Locked. Oops. Food! Give me food! Locked. Okay, I'm guessing everything's going to be locked. Let's just do this then. A level. Clearance required. Well, I probably should have clearance by now.
Logging. Authorized entry. Unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor.
Gee, thanks. No weapons along the line, walls.
Welcome, Captain. Please, come down and approach the intercom. You and I should chat.
Huh. Looks like a whole house inside a... Ooh. House inside a big, massive building. This door can open. Some kind of server room. Who are you? Oh, that's a clone father thing, I suppose.
President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get. Which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am?
Sort of familiar. Given the amount of security, I'd say you're someone pretty important or dangerous. A guy who couldn't afford a place with a view clear. Yeah, you could be a snarky person if you want to in this game. Kind of like that. Might do that in a future playthrough. I want to go with this one. Look familiar. I think it's... I do think it... remember that Adrian? She was cloned from somebody. I think this is that somebody.
Perceptive. I like that. I'm Francois Sanon.
Yep, Adrian
Most
Sanon.
know me as Victus. I was an admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes, but the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here. A sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies.
The UCA has been lying all this time. Definitely one of the chattier ghosts I've met, except about what you actually want. Saying, and that's Adrian's last name. They used to fake your death then. So, what'd you do?
I want to help you, and my progeny Hadrian, prevent more attacks. Though I am curious, has she shared with you the nature of our little family?
Sir, yes, sir.
Did she? So willing to trust Hadrian. I never did succeed in driving that out of her. Our relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled. But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you. And I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do.
I'm doing just fine. Not every day I get a chance to work with a man living in a fish tank. Keep talking. More about this cloning program. Fine, I'm listening.
After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the colony war. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with.
Here it comes. Not sure I like the sound of this, just spit out what you want.
One task. That's all I require. There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlays. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colony's more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the colony war ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him, however you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know.
I thought he already tracked him down, so why do I need to track him down as well? Isn't it better to say just go to him and take care of him? Considering dust, I need to think about this. How about I arrest him and turn him over to the UC?
You can certainly try, but the man's been out there 20 years. He's likely gone feral by now.
Okay.
Easier for all if you simply blow up his ship and be done with it.
So this is going to be a space battle. Yeah, as bad as you claim, I'll consider bringing him to justice. Consider him dust.
Good. According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria. Wolf system. There's a star station in the vicinity. The Den. The head of the local vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
Cool. Okay. So, I'm guessing that's it for information. Cool, cool. Okay, cool. So now I need to head back all through all this $5 million. Cheers. Exit is this way. Just want to see if this is actually... What's this? Supernova. Liquor slush floated over a sour bunch of exotic alien... Oh yeah, that's a side quest I did. 12% chance for 5 minutes, 20... O2 for 5 minutes. Huh. Ship parts. I need to drop this in my ship because that's 70 of our weight. Where's a coffee? Or is that... Ah, well, doesn't matter. Okay, I'll take care of things off cam. That station. Don't know what we need to do here. Let's see if we finish up something here.
Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy.
There's an executed war criminal in your basement. I don't see what the big deal is. Some old guy living in your basement. I could do that.
Captain, please, keep your voice down.
Hush, hush.
The situation with the prisoner is a complex one. A holdover from a different era. But it's a situation we've been managing as discreetly and humanely as we can for some time now. And the most critical part of that management is making sure no one else learns of it. Do I make myself clear?
What about Hadrian? You can't keep me from telling Hadrian.
Short of jailing you? No, you're right. But in this moment, I think it would be a big mistake to tell her. Though I presume he didn't call you down there simply to discuss his daughter. Dr. Reginald Orlays? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orlays is completely out of the question. But bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return? Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive. Now,
Sure.
was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting?
Do I have anything else to discuss? I'm supposed to head to Verdane. Anything you can tell me? Nah.
Then I'll bid you good day, Captain. And remind you of the importance of discretion.
Sure. Okay, cool.
Yes, what?
I don't say anything. And that's station lobby. I'm going to the lobby because I want to go to the lodge first. Off cam, of course. I won't waste more time. So yes, let's call it an episode.
Greetings, citizen.
She changed her green to me. Greetings, citizen. So yeah, let's call it an episode. In the next episode, we'll go and look for that other doctor. See if we can get the research team going. So yeah, a lot of things happened in this episode actually. Yeah. Let's call it. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like and subscribe. But for now, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!